Um, there's been just a huge upsurge of nerd culture news and topics and just a lot to talk about, a lot to process on my brain, and I'm pretty sure you'll be getting those videos over the next couple of weeks. Just a lot of pressure on the mind. But I'm actually gonna opt out and not talk about those luxurious things and things that people are looking forward to and a ton of leaks and all that. I want to take time to just appreciate the voice actor for Max Payne, James McCaffrey, who recently passed away at the age of 65 due to cancer. Max Payne really just meant a lot to my PS2 heritage. I think that was the first game I've ever played that just completely engrossed me into the world of film noir and the appreciation of bullet time with like the side motion dives, and you just start shooting people, and it's just this whole Matrix like aura and feel. Max Payne, when it came out, I was just utterly astounded. And I remember I had that game and like a couple of family members didn't get it. Like, what is the appeal of Max Payne? And I'm like, just having fun and shooting motherfuckers and enjoying such a well crafted, cynical character amidst all this chaos and confusion and the world crumbling around him. And he's this hardcore caught with nothing to lose, and that was the DNA of Remedy, just creating these utterly fantastic characters and original stories that compelled itself forward to not only Max Payne but Alan Wake and just the rest of that storytelling, moving the momentum forward with Control and everything. And I just, Remedy is definitely one of my top 5 companies of all time, and this is such a monumental loss of this. Like, nobody could do it better than James McCaffrey as Max Payne. Like, completely 100%. He was someone that was full of life, and every time I saw him embody that character or played a character in Alan Wake or Control, it was just awesome to see him there. It felt like this guy was naturally ingrained with Remedy DNA, and it was always a joy. It was always a blast to hear his voice. I still remember being back in the past and hearing the news that initially when Max Payne 3 was going along in development, they had a notion, Rockstar Games had a notion of not bringing back James McCaffrey. And I remember everyone just sheerly and immensely hating that decision and being like, bring back James, because there's no way that this character that has in this person that has embodied Max Payne for the longest time deserves to be shafted. And I remember Rockstar just brought him back. Everything was fine in the universe, and it felt right. It felt like it needed to be. It felt like that natural progression. Like, you couldn't have Max Payne without James McCaffrey. I'm going to miss this person. They say whatever. These actors you didn't know, but I don't think that people understand that when you just enjoy a body of work and you see it and you're passionate about it and you're passionate about the person moving forward with their career, it stings to get this realization that cancer is just taking away so many great people. Kevin Conroy, Chadwick Boseman, and now James McCaffrey. This damned notion just ripping away so many greats from us. And we need to appreciate the history. We need to appreciate what we had and enjoyed and recognize going forward, because that's going to be the blueprint for anything you probably love in the future. That's gonna be prime and true history going forward. Like Max Payne will never die, and James McCaffrey will never die in our hearts. A moment of silence for James McCaffrey. I just appreciated this actor. I love this character, and I'm just gonna miss. I just remember the anniversary video that Remedy put out with Max Payne, and you see Sam Lake doing the faces and James McCaffrey doing the voices, and that means something to me, man. That really does. You know, it's it's just something that is gone, and the memories just don't leave. I don't mean to be like just super, oh, this is a very emotional video for me, because like I said, this game series meant a lot to me as a child, and I just wanted to talk about it. I just wanted to go back and reminisce and tell you guys what it meant to me. As I said, I don't normally do memorial videos when someone passes away, because it is just a thing of, I understand it's a dour and depressing aura around these videos, but I also feel there is an appreciation and love behind them, and expressing that love is the best way to grieve and cope with what is transpiring with news like this. Rest in peace, James McCaffrey, and may your soul be bright moving forward into a better place. I know there is a lot of, fighting and a lot of pondering, and a lot of people that are not mourning, and they're being a little bit more entitled than usual, saying, what's gonna happen to the Max Payne remakes? And I'm just like, a person just died. All right, I understand like excitement going forward and pondering and whatnot, but a person just died. Show some respect. Don't worry about the video game for a day, I beg you. But you know how people are on the internet, just completely ignorant and not, and like I said, entitled to just think, oh, what's going to happen to the video game after this person is passed? My take on that, and the Max Payne remakes, and replacing McCaffrey, and all of this fear mongering and doom scrolling, just, dude, just shut up. Like, I'm real talk. Like, I think some people just need to shut the fuck up, like, for real, and just notice that the larger pictures, like, Remedy's a multi-million-dollar studio. Rockstar handed them the money. With all that money commissioned to do the Max Payne 1 and 2 remakes, they're gonna figure it out. They're gonna find someone. They're gonna find someone that will embody the role. It's gonna be hard because McCaffrey has a distinct voice, but they're gonna find someone, and he's gonna be the replacement. Don't just outright expect, oh, it's gonna be canceled, blah blah blah. Like, no. They're going to find a suitable voice actor replacement, and even me just saying that, like, you can't replace James in our hearts. But moving on, as a business, they sort of have to, under contracts, they sort of have to do this, because the situation is just like very, very unfortunate. I would have preferred to see James move on in this role, but he can't. And we do have to accept that there's going to be a new Max Payne voice actor down the line. The only thing I would say is that I think people should give this new guy, whoever he may be in the future going forward, the benefit of the doubt. try to give him a chance and not be just so weighed down with the fact that, of course, you know, again, I feel the same way as you. Like, it's very hard to replace what you love, but you have to give it a chance as well. And I'm sure once it's announced, there's going to be people being vitriolic and not treating it the right way. But think about what James would have wanted. Think about what he would have wanted going forward and saying, okay, if I'm going to, and let's say hypothetically, retire, I would want Max Payne to continue going forward for the fans, for the people who love me, for the people who love groundbreaking and immersive storytelling going forward. I would want that. Put yourself in those shoes and give it a chance, while also appreciating the legacy established by James McCaffrey, Sam Lake, Remedy Entertainment, Rockstar. Appreciate the legacy of Max Payne. This is Renegade Operative signing off. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and once again, rest in peace. You meant a lot to us, and we're gonna miss you, man. You will always be that hard-boiled detective that just that just was a lot of fun to listen to and hear, and you know, it's saddening, and it's very sad. We just don't, we couldn't say a late goodbye, but we still appreciate you up in the sky. See you later.